Namaste, friends. Today we're going to play with the half foam roller. You can purchase them on Amazon for very inexpensive. I do have another video that is a little more basic. This is going to be a little more fluid and intermediate work. You can try it. There's no harm. Just do what you can and have fun. So we're going to want our foam roller on the floor, a mat, and we're going to start on our back. So your whole spine will be on this foam roller from head to tail. Start with your feet together and just separate your feet about a foot so they're hip distance apart. So you want your ankles, knees, and hips aligned. And then arms come up to the ceiling. And if you can, we're going to play with that posterior lateral rib cage breathing. There's other videos on that. Feel free to check them out. On an inhale, we're going to spread the arms open to a T. And on an exhale, the arms come right back to start. Feeling the breath support your balance on the roller. Inhale, fill the mid back as the arms spread wide. And exhale, right back up to start. And 3 more. Inhale, breathe into the middle back. Reach your arms wide apart. Exhale, arms come right back up. And 2 more. Inhale, fill the back body. Exhale, close the ribs, engage the abdominals. Feel that exhale supports your balance. And 1 more, the arms open wide out to a T. Pause in the T. And on your next exhale, you're going to turn one palm to face the floor. So we're rotating the upper arm bone, the humerus. Inhale, prepare. And exhale, switch your arms. One palm goes up, one palm goes down. Feel your breath expand your middle back. Exhale supports the spine as the arms switch, still stretching away from the middle, getting some movement in that shoulder joint. Inhale, fill the back body. And exhale, switch. And 1 more. Inhale, fill the back body. And exhale, switch. Take another full breath into the back body. And exhale, both palms up to the sky. Softening the ribs into the roller so we have a neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Inhale, arms come to the ceiling. And on an exhale, the 2 arms reach back by your ears. You're trying to keep the elbows straight. You're trying to get those hands all the way down so the thumbs touch the floor. It's a spinning in and down of the palm, right? And if this is too intense in the shoulders, don't go so far. Or keep the arms a little wider. Inhale, the arms come straight over the shoulders. And exhale, the arms reach back. My rib cage stays grounded. So I reach my 2 arms back without popping those ribs off the roller. Inhale, my arms to the ceiling, 3 more. Exhale, the ribs close as the arms reach back. So if we keep the shoulders plugged into the body and the rib cage grounded, we get a release, a stretch across the chest and the underarms. And 2 more with breath. Exhale, reaching back. And 1 more. Exhale, reaching back. Again, pause here. Again, if you're feeling tension in the neck, you guys widen the arms. And really spin. You're spinning from the shoulder joint, the palms to face each other in towards the midline and even towards the floor if you have that much range of motion. The front ribs soften down so the upper abdominals are engaged, and it's a release across the chest, the armpits, the side body. 1 more full breath, supporting my spine on the roller via my breath. And then my arms come to the ceiling, and my fingertips come down, touching the floor for balance. Take a breath, and exhale, my right leg lifts. Inhale to lower, and exhale left. Keep the hips level side to side. Inhale, lower, and exhale right. Inhale, lower, and exhale left. So nothing changes in my pelvis. I'm very light in my hands. 1 more each side. Feel the exhale engage your abdominals to lift. And then left, pause here. Take a breath. On an exhale, we switch the legs. Take a breath. Exhale, switch. Breathing in. Breathing out, use the abdominals as you switch. Exhale to switch. And 1 more here. Exhale to switch. And 2 legs to tabletop. Take a full breath in. Exhale, 1 arm floats up. And if you have the balance, it floats all the way back. Inhale, arm comes down. It can always be just a little hover if you're playing with balance. Otherwise, it goes all the way up and back. Inhale down. Exhale, closing the ribs. You have to really engage those upper abdominals. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. So we play with switching on the exhale. And switching on the exhale. So the exhale engages your trunk, stabilizes your spine. And if you need to make it small, one hand hovers, and it's small. If you can, one arm's all the way as far back as we can reach. The breath stabilizes you as you switch the arms. And maybe two arms reach up and back. Take a few breaths. And then try two arms to the ceiling. And then both arms down. One foot down, second foot down with the arms plop. We're going to go right into some movement of the spine. Take a full breath in. Exhale, roll up into a pelvic peel. So you're rolling your spine up until you're on the mid-back and the feet. Inhale here. And exhale, roll down. And release, breathing in. And breathing out, tuck and roll up. Feel the weight evenly in the feet, all the way to the balls of the feet as much as the heels. Inhale at the top. And exhale, roll down. And release. Again, inhale, prepare. Feel the articulation of the spine, the segmental movement in the spine. We're moving on the exhale. Exhale, rolling down. And two more, breathing in. And breathing out, rolling up. Breathing in. And breathing out, rolling down. And final one. Exhale, rolling up. And then exhale, rolling down. This time the arms reach up and back as far as you can manage. Keep the shoulders plug into the body, and we do a few more here. On an exhale, you roll the spine up. And on an exhale, you roll the spine down. Breathing in. And breathing out, articulate. Breathing in. And breathing out, articulate. And one more, inhale. Feel the segmental movement, one vertebrae at a time. Pulling the knees away from the head, keeping the shoulders plugged into the trunk, out of the ears, and rolling down. Arms circle around, fingertips on the floor. Take a full breath in. Exhale, curl your head and chest up. Hold the back of the legs with the hands. Pull up a little deeper, so we want to get the shoulder blades all the way lifted off that roller. So the eyes are gazing forward and we have no tension in the neck. Arms hover by the side and one arm reaches up and back. Inhale, switch. And exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. And exhale, switch. Three more. Stay lifted off the shoulder blades. Make the arm movement smaller if you're feeling any tension in the neck. Right? If we keep the arms plugged into the trunk, kind of out of the ears, we're going to feel the work in the trunk, the core, not so much the neck. Two arms up, hands behind your head, and gently lower, down. Take a full breath in. Exhale, curl your head and chest up. Hold the legs with the hands. Pull up a little bit deeper. Feel the weight standing in the feet and pull, you guys. Use your legs, like use your hamstrings to anchor your feet to the floor. Adding rotation of the upper back. On an exhale, we turn the upper back. So we're stabilizing the pelvis and turning from the mid-back. Inhale, come center. And exhale, other way. Inhale, center. And exhale, rotate. Pelvis doesn't move. Center. And rotate. Center. And rotate. Keep the collarbone wide, the shoulder blades lifted. Center. And rotate. And if you'd like, feel free to take the hands behind the head and continue. So
So I'm attempting to take my nipple line towards my knee. I'm not pulling my head responds to my chest. 2 more. And 1 more. And center, grab the legs, pull yourself up a little deeper, soften the shoulders, relax the front thighs, 2 arms to the ceiling, and lower the whole shape down. We are going to go into a hamstring stretch here. So you're going to want to grab a strap or a towel, which I forgot to grab. So back on your roller with some kind of prop. If you're flexible enough to grab the back of the leg, you can do that as well. Let's loop the right foot carefully. Extend the leg up to the ceiling. Find a place where your elbows can start on the floor for balance. And if it's possible, slide the second leg out just straight on the floor. So you want to pull that stretching leg towards you the best you can, keeping your hips level, right? If you pull in too far, the whole right hip hikes, and then we end up losing our balance. So keeping the hips square, again, not letting that right hip come higher than the left, is what helps you keep your balance on the roller. Left leg is very extended, it's dropping towards the floor. So some of us might even get a sensation of stretch across the left thigh, the leg on the floor. Not right or wrong. Find the breath to support you here. And if it's doable, you guys try to hover the elbows so you can feel how the rib cage breathing supports the spine. Collarbone wide, feeling that release in the back of the leg, the hamstring. 3 more full breaths. And 2 breaths. Let's put the elbows down with actually, let's play with one more tough little thing here before we transition. If you can, so if this is enough, you stay here. Maybe try the elbows down to start, and let's see if we can hover that left leg off the floor. So my left leg is floating an inch off the floor. I'm pulling up from my left lower belly to lengthen my right waist. And if you can hover the elbows as well, you do. If not, you just pick what you can. Feel the breath stabilize you. Levelizing the pelvis and using the breath will help you find your balance. 1 more full breath here. Elbows down if they're not, and let's switch legs. So second foot up. First leg on the floor. Figure out how straight this leg can be and how much you can pull the leg towards you without rolling the tushy up and without hiking that left hip. If you can, extend the right leg to straight on the floor, flexing both feet. 5 or 6 full deep breaths here. Feel free to use the elbows for balance. If you're feeling more balanced today, lift the elbows off the floor. Feel the inhale in the back body. And the exhale, support the shape. So again, levelizing the pelvis, having a neutral pelvis or level hip, same concept, will help you stay balanced on the roller. So there's this feeling of actively reaching through that leg on the floor, right leg, pulling up from the right lower oblique to keep that left waist long. And when the hips stay level, we become more balanced. Maybe you try floating that right leg off the floor. So you really got to use the lower abs for this one, using the breath. And maybe both elbows float and the leg. Feel the breath supports you here. 1 more full breath. And release. 2 feet flat on the floor. We're going to slide off the roller. We're going to play with one more thing today. So we're going to flip our roller upside down. So you're putting the round part on the floor, and you're going to want to grab a towel or a blanket for your forehead. So I'm going to come on my tummy. I'm going to start with my legs on either side of the roller, and I want my towel or my blanket folded in a way in which my neck is neutral. So my forehead will rest. and I feel comfortable here. So you can feel that we're quite rolly. So you want to pull the waistline up and anchor the pubic bone into the roller, and that's going to be your anchor. And we're just going to start, knees are on the floor, so they're kind of straddling the roller. And on an exhale, I bend my right knee, and I try to get my foot as close to my tushy as possible. Inhale, release. Exhale, bend the left. Inhale, release. And exhale, right. Inhale, release. Keep the roller stable. Exhale, left. One more each side. Keep pulling your pubic bone into the roller. It feels like a pelvic tilt. And then final one. And then bend your right knee, pause. You're going to reach back and find that foot with your hand. Pull the heel towards your bottom. Keep the knee close to the roller. It kind of likes to shift out to the sides. You want to keep the knee hugging into the roller. So the knee's in line with the hip. Keep anchoring the pubic bone. And now if you can, keep the lower belly engaged. Use the hamstring and lift that leg. So keep the roller stable. You're very light on the other limbs. 3 full breaths. And 2. And release. Let that leg go. Second side, bend the knee. Try to kick your tushy. Keep the knees hugging the roller so they're not splaying open to the side. Reach back, find the foot. Feel the stretch in the quad and the hip flexor. Keep pulling the pubic bone into the roller so the lower belly's engaged. And if and when you're ready, the leg comes up off the floor. I'm not shifting the roller, so you can feel if the roller rolls. Keep the pubic bone pulling into the roller. That's a lower belly lift or a pelvic tilt. Feel the front thigh open, the front shoulder open. One more full breath. And release. Arms stay relaxed, shoulders are dropped. Take a breath. Exhale, right leg, straight leg will lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, left leg lifts. Inhale, lower. And exhale, right. Inhale, lower. And exhale, left without rocking the roller. Keep the roller stable. Pubic bone anchor. And then try 2 legs. So you're going to really lift the waistline, pulling the pubic bone into the roller as the legs hover. There's no arch in the lower back. We're maintaining a neutral pelvis. And then let the legs drop. Forearms are on the mat. Legs stay relaxed. Again, we keep that lower belly work. And on an inhale, we lift the head and shoulder blades. So we're lifting to just the mid-back, you guys, kind of where the bra line is. My pelvis is still anchored. And exhale, I lower. Pull forward to traction the spine. Inhale, pull forward into a little swan. And exhale, roll down. The lower belly is your anchor. That's what keeps the roller stable. Inhale, pull forward. And exhale, roll down. Final one. Inhale, pull forward and pause. Recommit to the waistline lifted and the pubic bone anchored in the roller. And guys, that is your abs. That's a pelvic tilt. That's a Pilates fundamental. It's not your glutes. Arms come out to a T shape. Thumbs turn up. And on an exhale, we reach the arms up and overhead. So we don't want to feel this in the lower back. We want to feel this in the abs and the upper middle back. Inhale, arms out to a T. Keep the pubic bone anchored, arms overhead. Inhale out to a T. The roller stays stable. That's your lower belly. And exhale. Again, inhale, one more. And exhale, and we hold. Keep pulling the pubic bone into the roller. Legs are relaxed. There's no leg work, no glute work. It's lower belly stabilizing you. One more full breath. Arms come in and release. Take a breath. And exhale completely. So doing the best we can to hover both legs. So legs will come all the way together, toes pointed. Pubic bone pulls into the roller. So this one takes a little more balance. If it's too much, you just put the knees back on the outside of the roller. Inhale, pull your chest forward and up. Pause here. Anchor the pubic bone. And take those arms out to a T. Breathe. Thumbs turn up. Pubic bones pulling into the roller. Hold for 3. Roller stays stable. Hold for 2. Final breath. Forearms down. And release. Drop the head and chest. Push with the arms. We're going to sit back into a child's pose. Remove the roller. Just find a comfortable rest position. Forehead rests. Let the upper middle back release. Take a few breaths, especially focusing on breathing into that mid back. Releasing tension with your exhales. Final breath here. And sigh it out. And then come on up. Very nice work, you guys. So good. Hope you had fun. Play with it. Do what you can. Let the rest go. If you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel. If you have questions or comments, please leave them below. I'm happy to answer. I also have more extensive videos, Pilates, yoga, meditation, mindfulness, functional movement, all sorts of fun stuff on my website, which is nojoynow.com. nojoynow.com. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Have a blessed day. Namaste.